Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. We are live currently on YouTube. So basically, this is a demo live class of our pro subscription. We are having a Google Meet. Okay, we also do have participants in the Google Meet. If you guys wanted to join that Google Meet, you can actually get the link. Is given in the description. You can open that link, and using that link, you can actually join this Google Meet also, and you can ask your doubts directly to me. Okay, so the Google Meet is also on. Otherwise, you guys can just join it from YouTube. That is also fine. So let me just see if the live is started. Yeah, so it started. I can see people have also joined it. So let's quickly start the live then. Okay, cool. And yeah, in case if anyone wants to join the class meet, the Google Meet, the link is in the description. You can directly join the meet also, right? Cool. So we are here to discuss about the editorials of these like Codechef starters 133. Okay. So guys, I was not able to actually participate in this contest because I was a little busy, but I do absolve the first 5 problems of this contest. The first 2 problems were very easy. These basically these 2 problems were of little good level. I was trying to solve this sixth problem also, which is too far for comfort. I was not able to solve it before the class timing. Okay, but I didn't wanted to just watch the solution. I wanted to up solve it by my own. Okay, I think the screen is not visible to the YouTube participants, right? Let me share the screen for them also. Yeah. So I hope the YouTube person can also see the screen, right? Just please do respond the chat box if the screen is visible. Okay. Cool. So amazing. And the people who are in meet currently, they can for sure unmute and ask any doubts regarding the discussion that you have. Okay. So diff 2 and diff 4 both have same questions, Karan. So it doesn't matter, right? They have same questions. So these power parameters and ABC this should also be in diff 2. Okay. Cool. So let's start one by one. So this first problem was very easy. It was a simple problem of devouring donuts. Okay, it's a very easy problem. You are having two values x and y, and you have to actually multiply the value. They were saying that you have x donuts, and each donut has a calorie of y calories. So what's the total calorie that chef has consumed? So the problem will be very easy. That you have to simply take input of x and y. Okay, and then you can output x multiplied by y. That's all about this particular problem. And even this question does not contains test case, so I will even remove the test cases all apart. And if I will submit this problem, it should submit. uh, okay, it's giving some wrong answer. Let me see what's the problem. uh, okay, it's giving 0. Why? Oh, there was this problem. Now it should give right answer. Yeah. So this was a very easy problem. There's no need to discuss it. I hope this first is clear to everyone. All of you in the chat, just a thumbs up to all if this first one is fine. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? And the YouTube guys also. Just a quick thumbs up. Okay, cool, amazing. The next problem says that Lex on a farm. See, this problem says that there's a farm and chef does not knows exactly how many animals are there in the farm, right? But the chef knows that how many legs are there. Okay, so basically he knows that there are n legs in the farm, right? And there are two types of animals in the farm, either a cow or either a chicken, right? A cow has 4 legs that we know, and a chicken has 2 legs, right? Cow has 4 legs, chicken has 2 legs. Up, what actually happens is you have to find if just by seeing that there are n legs, you cannot find how many animals are there. You cannot find how many cows are there, how many chickens are there. You can't say. But there is a factor in the problem. The problem is saying that you have to find minimum possible number of animals, right? So minimum possible number of animals means if there are some legs, you will take those animals, that animal which has more legs. For example, if I'm saying there are 16 legs, so if you will consider chickens, there will be 8 chickens. But if you will consider cows, there will be 4 cows. Right? So which is better to take? It is better to take chicken, not cow. Am I right? Exactly. Right. So that's one part of this particular thing. Okay. Amazing. Is that clear? So if you will see what we will do, if we have actually n legs, what the person will do, we will consider how many cows cannot be done. So first of all, we'll consider how many cows, we can get from this n legs. How many cows we can get? We can get n by 4 cows. So let's say there are 16 legs, there will be 4 cows. If there are 20 legs, there will be 5 cows. But what if there are 18 legs? So if after dividing by 4, if still there's a remainder left, and remainder will always be 2. Why? Because there are the value of n is always even. So when you will divide it by 4, it will tell you number of cows. And if it still there's a remainder 2 legs, that means there is one more chicken you can consider. Okay. So that such that you can find number of possible animals. So what we can do here is that first of all, we'll take input of the number of legs. Okay. I will say lln sin n. Now, if n is divisible by 4, so we'll simply say that all are cows. Here we consider that they all are cows. So simply we will say n by 4 will be the answer. Am I right? Okay. Else, if it is not divisible, see, if n is not divisible by 4, that means it must be something plus 2, means multiple of 4 plus 2, because n is an even number. So plus 2 means n by 4 cows will be there, and plus 1 chicken will also be there. So this will be your approach of solving this problem in a very basic way, right? So let's submit it. Okay, it got submitted, right? It was again a very decent problem, a easy one. Any doubts, anyone in the class? Yeah, great. Already many of you have, told. No doubts? We can move forward, right? Anyone in the live chat? Any doubts regarding this in the YouTube? No, right? It's clear to everyone. Cool, cool. So we can move forward then. So next is problem number C, which is actually maximum alternating sum. Okay. So this maximum alternating sum is a problem that is saying that you are having an array and you have to find alternating sum of the array. What is alternating sum? For example, the array contains some elements A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 up to AN. Okay. Up alternating sum means first number you will take as positive, then negative, then positive, then negative, then positive, and so on. Right. Basically, it will be they have written in a very good manner. They are saying that okay, the sum is actually sum of ai with the sign will be minus 1 to the power I plus 1. So based on I, the sign of this ai will be there. So whenever if you will see whenever I is odd, it will be positive, and when I will be even, this minus 1 will give a minus 1 only. So if you will see this here, I was 1, it's even, because minus 1 to the power 1 plus 1 is 1 only. But minus 1 to the power 2 plus 1 is minus 1. It is, you know, negative, right? So this is how we are getting this. Top dekho, the thing is, you have to actually maximize this value. You have to maximize this value of the alternating sum. Up for maximizing, what you can do, you can also rearrange the array in any manner what you want. Means you can rearrange the elements of the array. Let's say the array is like this: 5 1 8 7 6. Okay, or let's say 5 7 8 7 3. So in what manner you will reorganize it, you will arrange it such that the sum is maximum. See, As we know that alternating numbers have different signs. Some are positive, some are negative, right? So what we can actually do, the numbers which are having negative sign, so we will try to make the minimum number having the negative sign. Am I right? Because that numbers will be subtracted. So if we want the maximum sum, we want the smaller number to get subtracted. So first of all, we will sort the array in ascending order. So after sorting, the array will become 1, 3, 5, 8, 7. And there are odd numbers. So if you will see, if there are total 5 numbers in the array, if you will arrange it in the alternative sum manner, n by 2 numbers will have the negative sign and n by 2 numbers will have the positive sign. And if n is odd, then actually n by 2 plus 1 numbers will have the positive sign. Because here if you will see, this will be positive, negative, positive, negative, positive. So 2 are having negative signs and 3 are having positive signs. So to which numbers will you assign the negative sign? Can anyone tell me? So the numbers which are minimum, which are smaller, right? To the smaller numbers, you will assign the negative sign. So what you will do after sorting this array, for the first n minus 2 numbers, you will assign the negative sign. And for the remaining numbers, you will assign the positive sign. That's it. For the first n by 2 numbers, you will assign the negative sign. And for the remaining numbers, you will assign the positive sign. Is this clear to everyone? Yes or no? So what will happen? Means this will be rearranged in this way. It will be like first 5, then minus 1, a smaller number, then a positive number which is greater, then a smaller number, then a positive number. And this will give you the maximum sum, right? So if I will code this, so I have not coded these all the solutions previously. So for the next contest, I will also participate in the contest. For some contests, for this week, I am actually very busy with some different works. I was not able to participate, even these lives and all I'm taking, in a very busy schedule. Yeah. So I will first of all sort it. So v dot begin, comma v dot end. So this is how we will sort the vector. Okay. After that, for first n by 2 numbers will always be negative. So we'll have our sum, and in that sum, I will say for the first n by 2 numbers, these will always be negative. So that I will subtract from my sum. Okay. And for other numbers after this, means starting from n by 2 till n, this I will add in my sum. And finally, I will output the sum. Okay. So if you will run this code, it should give the right output. Yeah, let's submit it. Yeah, so we do have submitted the solutions here, right? Can we do a one pause solution using 2 pointers? How, Kalesh? You can actually, Kalesh, you can send your approach. If you have some approach using the 2 pointers or something like that, you can force or share the approach. By the way, like that I understand, but that approach also requires, this sorting. So if that approach also requires sorting, then the time complex will be same, right? Here also time complex is order of n log n, so it will also be same. That's not a problem, right? Okay, amazing. Any doubts, guys? Uh, Yeah, now you will participate in upper diffs, Anik, right? Yeah, this can also be done. Yeah, one loop can also be done. That's fine. Yeah, okay, so we will discuss the next question. Cool. So if you guys have any other better approach, you can feel free to send that in the group maybe or in the chat. Because see, as I told you, I didn't participate in the contest. I do solve the problem. So whatever I thought at that time, I implemented that. But yeah, if you are saying there can be a more optimized manner or a better approach for it, that's completely fine. I agree with that. You can share the code in the chat or anything else, right? Cool. So can we move forward to the next problem, guys? Just a quick thumbs up in the chat or from you guys live meet person and the live people also. Can we move forward? Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's move forward to the next problem. This was a really, really, really interesting problem. It is powered parameters. Okay, let's me tell you first of all what the problem says. Okay, the problem says that you have a array. Okay, let's say the array is like this. Let's say it is 5, 1. Yeah, Swati Simopadhyay. I will discuss what exactly the logic is. Okay, don't worry. See, it is 5, 1, 8, 2, 9, 6. Let's say. Or let's take a bigger number also. Let's say it's 17 and 7. Okay. अब देखो understand it very carefully. I think there will not be. Yeah, it will be fine. It will be fine. अब देखो, remember very carefully one thing, very important one thing. The conditions of this problem. The problem says you have to choose two indexes I and j that should be between that should be between n and 1. Right. Guys, those who are in meet, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask your doubt, okay? No worries. Okay. Because then I will not again and again see the chats. You can mute and ask your doubt, okay? And for the live person, I am checking your questions on the phone. That's fine. Yeah. Cool. So I and j is between 1 to n. Right. Now, second condition is that it is saying ai to the power j should be less than equal to aj. So you have to find such two integers aj such that these two conditions are fulfilled. Okay. Let me first complete this, guys. Then you can ask the doubts. Okay. Cool. अब देखो, check it very carefully. You have to find two integers aj such that the value of ai to the power j should be less than equal to aj. Right. Up see, the problem comes if you will do it in a brute force manner. For every I and j, if you will check, it will become an order of n square solution. First, let's discuss a corner test case. A corner case is, guys, that whenever one of the value, let's say I is at 1, let's say I is at 1. See, guys, if any number is 1, then it can be mapped with all the other numbers. Am I right? If a number is 1, it can be mapped with all the other numbers. 1 can be mapped with 5 also. 1 can be mapped with 8 also, 2 also, and all of that. Why? Because if let's say AI is 1, if AI is 1, if you will make any power of AI, 1, 2, 3 up to n, because see, powers can also be between 1 to n only. Remember this thing. The value of this j is always from 1 to n. And if ai is 1, its power can be from 1 to n. And whatever is the power of 1, this ai will always remain 1. So whatever is the value of aj, this one will always remain less than equal to aj. Am I right? So if a number is 1, it can be mapped with any other number. Is this approach, is this corner test case clear to everyone? The very first thing. Kia element 1 if AI is 1, it can be mapped with any other number, including itself, because I and j can be equal also. Is this clear to everyone? Just a plus 1, a quick plus 1 here also, right? Cool. Exactly, Anik. Exactly. Okay. Now live also. A quick plus 1 in the chat. ठीक है. Cool. Now let's talk about different other approach. When the number is not 1, then what we will do? Okay. See. For example, we are taking this 2. This is not 1. Up if you are, I am talking about I, okay? I'm not talking about j. Ab dekho, if AI is 2, you have to find such j's, such that the value of AI to the power j is less than equal to aj. Am I right? That is what you have to find. Up see very carefully. Okay. When I'm saying the value of AI to the power j should be less than aj, right? And aj is an element of this array only. Okay. So what is the maximum possible value of aj? What is the maximum possible value of aj? Aj can maximum be 17. It cannot be more than 17 because the maximum element of this array is 17 only, right? So when you will first take your j as 1, so 2 to the power 1 will become 2, 2 to the power 2 will become 4, 2 to the power 3 will become 8, 2 to the power 4 will become 16. When you will go for 2 to the power 5, it is 32. But should we take 32? No, because it became more than 17. And aj can never be more than 17. If AI to the power j should be less than aj. If maximum value of aj can be 17, means AI to the power j should always be less than aj. It should always be less than aj. It should never exceed aj. Are you getting? So if you will see what I did, I have solved it in a very basic brute force manner only. If you will see what I did is, I first of all took a number n, I took the input of the vector, then I found the maximum value of the whole array, whatever is the maximum value. Now the very brute force manner. I'm first running a loop for I. Okay, this is a loop for I, which will iterate from index number 0 to index number n. Then I'm saying if the number is 1, if the current number of AI is 1, as I said, if AI is 1, that means it can be mapped with every other number as aj. So 5 can also be aj, this can also be aj, this can also be aj. That means how many pairs are increased? N pairs are increased. So in our count, we will add n. That's the very first thing. Okay, the very first corner case we have discussed. Now comes the main agenda. If it is not there, then we have to check for every possible values of j, which will start from 1 to n. So means basically here I am taking one base indexing. So first I will find the value of ai to the power 1, then ai to the power 2, then ai to the power 3. And if this is less than aj, I obviously first I have my j at 1. For example, let me give a dry run here. So for example, my AI is 2. So first I will go for j is equal to 1. Means 2 to the power 1 should be less than equal to 5. It is true. Cool. Now I will check for j is equal to 2. So 2 to the power 2 should be what? Uh, yeah, it should be less than the j here. But it is not there. Means this cannot be a part. Not 2 to the power 3 should be less than equal to 8. This is true. Now 2 to the power 4 should be less than equal to 2, which is not true. But when we search for 2 to the power 5, this 2 to the power 5 is even actually, uh, you know, uh, is more than the maximum value of the whole array 17. उससे बड़ा नहीं हो सकता है. The value of ai to the power j should not be more than 17. Here, your loop will stop for that particular ai and we move forward. So what I'm saying for every I, if AI is 1, simply add n in your answer. Because for AI 1, you can consider all the n pairs. If AI is not n, then for every value of j, check. First of all, find the value of AI to the power j. Up see. If this AI to the power j is more than the maximum value of your array, if it is more than the maximum value of your array, break, because that should not be more than that. That should be less than equal to it. If it is more, break it. If it is not more than maximum value, and if it is less than equal to the current value of aj, then means that can be a pair. Increase your count. That's it. Now you guys must be having some doubt regarding the time complexity of it. Time complexity I will discuss, and I will prove that this is a optimized time complexity. This is not order of n square. This is very small. But first of all, the logic is clear or not? Yeah, that also we can do, Ravi Sekhar. That binary search approach also we can do. But if you will see, this is more better than binary search. This is less complex. Binary search, that also actually I thought that also, but that will be more complex. I think what I feel. Is this clear? Is this approach clear to everyone? What I'm doing here? Yeah, I will tell the time complexity. Okay, I will tell time complexity. No panic. I understand that you must be thinking. Okay, exactly, Keshav. You got that point. Yeah. No, it is not giving wrong answer part. If you will see, this is this is accepted. If you want, I can like again submit it. I have submitted, and if you will see, it will be accepted. Yeah, it is accepted. And look why it is accepted. It seems a order of n square time complexity, guys. It seems order of n square time complexity, but it's actually not. Uh, okay, the binary search approach ना, see binary search approach में क्या होगा, I will tell by the way. See binary search approach भी same ही है. कलेश उसमें भी क्या हो रहा है ना, what is happening is कि इस केस में जहां पर I am making a run here of the loop. ठीक है, I will explain you. जहां पे मैं यहाँ पे loop चला रहा हूँ ना, what is happening in binary search approach, वो यहाँ से log की वैल्यू लेके और एक बाइनरी सेक्शन में भेज रहे हैं और वहां जाके सेम कंडीशन चेक कर रहे हैं. तो इट्स ऑल्सो सिमिलर. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे कोड नहीं है. आई विल सी किसी का सबमिशन होगा. इफ समवन ऑफ यू हैव सॉल्व्ड दिस बाइनरी सर्च, प्लीज सेंड मी द सबमिशन. आई विल टेल. ओके, तो yeah, I understand your logic part. I understand your logic. I got your logic. Actually, there was some submission of binary search. Let me see if I got any submission for binary search also, so that I can explain. This is not. Someone must have solved it using binary search. This is also not. If you will see, this is using binary search. So, but you can see it is very complex, right? So I didn't want to discuss that because mine is very like not that much complex actually. So okay, it's very difficult to even I can't understand what they have written. Okay, what I will do now, I will first of all try from my side how to write, because I actually don't write these much complex code. No, this is not brute force, na, Ravi Sekhar. Let me tell you. So first, let's discuss the time complexity of this approach, because you guys are having difficulty with the time complexity, right? Let me first prove. Yeah, you can unmute, guys. For all those who are in the meet, they can unmute and ask it out. Gaurav, you can unmute. Yeah, yeah, right, right. See. Let me simplify this thing first for you. Okay. See, if you will see this is all about constants, right? If you will see the constants, let me write again. The value of n is between, you can see, is around 10 to the power 5. Okay, 10 to the power 5. And the value of a means the array is actually 10 to the power 9. Am I right? Okay. When I'm saying power of ai comma j, so I'm saying this num is actually power of ai comma j, where this is up to 10 power 9, this is up to 10 power 5. Now what you are saying, Gaurav, you are taking the worst case. Worst case, you are saying that num is never greater than max size. Means you are saying max size is a very large number, that num will never become more than that. Am I right, Gaurav? आप यही बोल रहे हो ना? You are saying num, है ना? So you are saying max size is a very large number such that num will never become more than that, right? Chalo, let's take that. Let's consider that max I is a very large number. It is equal to 10 power 9 because it cannot be more than that. Max I can never be more than 10 power 9. It's written there in the constant. Okay. So max size is actually a number which is up to 10 power 9. ठीक है. What is num? Num is a number, and let's also consider, okay, यहाँ पे let's take the worst case कि जो AI है, that is 2, very minimum number. ठीक है. Means num is actually 2 to the power something, and you are saying when will this become more than 10 power 9? You can find. Simply take log 2 both the cases. Take log of 2 here, take log of 2 here. Means j is there, log of 2 10 power 9. And if you will actually find the value of log 2 10 power 9, let's find what it will come. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 10 power 9. So the value of log 2 10 to the power 9 is just 29. Just 29. The basic thing here I'm to say is whatever is the value of max I, it can be maximum possible. This will only, this for loop will only run for how much time? Log 2 10 to the power 9, which is eventually 29 only. So this for loop will never run more than 29 times. In the worst case, it will run 29 times. Do you guys get this thing? That is why this is better. So binary search code will also be log of n. This is also log of n. So the overall time complexity of this will be n log n. Are you getting this, Gaurav, now? And all of else who are having doubt regarding the time complexity, right? See, because you are doing power of AI. अब देखो, we are confident कि AI 1 तो नहीं होगा. AI will never be 1. If AI is 2, even if it is 2, the worst case, if you will do power of 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, to the power 3, it will go up to max value of 29. It will not go more than 29, or let's say 30. That's the limit. After 2 to the power 30, the value will become more than 10 to the power 9, which, and this will definitely stop, right? Akash, you can DM me on Instagram. I will just send a resume, and any opening at Zeta, I will refer you. Okay. ठीक है? Any doubts, guys? And you can see here someone has also said the, like, so binary search code is also, similar to this. In binary search code, they have first taken the log. So just like I explained you now how I took the log to explain a time complexity. So similar thing is done in binary search code also. I will actually add the binary search code in the link. You can check that also. Okay. So let's discuss last problem, guys. Okay. Can you move forward? Is this clear to everyone? All of you in the meet and all of you in the live. Is this clear to everyone? Yes. Why on? Anup, I'm not getting what you're asking. It's not on, it's on log n. I'm not saying on. So this is on and this is log n. I told like this will only go log n times. We're not n actually. We're 10 to the power 9, the max value of AI where it can go. So this will actually go up to log of max I. Whatever is the maximum value of the array. This will go up to there only. Or more specifically, it will go up to log of AI will be the base max size. So I don't want to make it more complex. बहुत math लग जाएगी. Simply understand this, okay? ठीक है? Can we move forward, guys, to the next problem? Right? Yeah, Parth. I think you are sending the code. You can maybe Parth join the meet. Okay, there you can discuss the like here I cannot talk with you now. It will not be possible to clear it out. You can join the meet. Link is in the description, and then you can discuss this doubt. So guys, let's quickly first of all discuss the last problem. Yeah, exactly. We can say that. I mean, it will never go more. No, it will never go more than this. Exactly. Okay. Amazing. But let's not say 30. Let's not make it as a a very default way. Let's say log n. That's better. देखो, this problem says that ABC conjecture 3. This problem says that you have actually a string that contains just A, B, and C. Okay. So let's say the string is like this: B, A, C, B, A, B, C, C, B, C, A, B, C. And what do? You have to choose a subsequence from this string, a subsequence A, B, C. For example, this, and this. And now from that subsequence, you can either remove A or you can either remove C. You have to remove any one of that. You can remove any one of that. And you have to find the minimum number of operations such that there is no more operation that can be done. Basically, you have to find minimum number of operations such that there is no subsequence ABC present. Are you getting? There is no subsequence ABC present. That is what you have to find. Now let's discuss how we can actually solve this problem. Okay. तो देखो कैसे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व होगा ये वाला. How we will solve this problem? See, first of all, guys, whenever we will have a B, obviously when we have B, if we want a subsequence ABC, that means there should be some A's present before this B, and there should be some C's present after this B. That's the very first understanding. If there is a B which has a A before it and which has a C after it, that means that ABC subsequence is possible. So we have to eliminate all such cases. Either we have to do either we have only C's after B, we don't have any A. Either we have only A, we don't have any C. We have to take any of the two cases. Is this much clear to you all? That how we can eliminate, how we can make such that there is no more operation. Ye clear hai? This logic is clear. Because we have to remove characters such that there is no possible ABC. So either remove all the A's before B, either remove all the C's after B. Because you cannot remove B actually. You cannot remove B. That's given to you. You can either remove A or remove a C. And you have to do a minimum number of operations. ठीक है. अब देखो, if you have to do a minimum number of operations, what you can actually do is, let me tell you one thing. You will do three things actually. You will first of all take a variable A, take a variable C, and take a variable CA. So A is the number of A's till now we got. C is the number of C's that we not C, sorry, not C, B. B is a number of B that we got till now, and CA is actually number of total number of A's that you will understand. Okay, so CA is the number of A's in that window. Ab dekho. First you got a B. When you will get a B, you will make your B1. So B will be either 0 either 1. So B will still simply tell that okay whether there is a B before or not. Ab you got a A, increase A, this A, CA. You got a C. Ab when you got a C, ab dekho, let me let me explain with the help of code itself. Otherwise, it will be very complex. Dekho, what I'm saying here actually is I'm saying that whenever there will be a increase CA. So CA is actually count A. This is count A. Now, when you got a B, see, understand, whenever you will get a B, then what you have to do is, then you have to first of all make B is equal to 1. B equal to 1 will basically signifies that we got a B. We got a B. That's the very first thing. Now, whatever count of A's you got till now, add that to variable A. This A actually contains total number of A's. Total number of A's. And once you have added it here, again make CA equal to 0. Right? Amazing. Amazing. Up again the next part. If B is 1, ab dekho, it's neither A, it's neither B. If it's a C, what I'm saying, it's neither a, it's neither a B. Else case means it's a C. So if it's a C, what you will do is you will first check that if this current number is a C, was there any B before it? There, because there should be A, B, C in sequence. So if this current number is a C, was there any B before it? If there is any B before it, B should be 1. So I'm saying if B is equal to 1, then only we will execute. Because if there is a C, but there is no B before it, there is no meaning of doing anything. So if current is a C and there was a B before it, then only we will execute. What we will execute? Next condition check for A. Okay, we know that C. We know that currently we are at C. That we know. Now we also know that before that C there was a B. That also we know because it is mentioned here. Now we will see that whether there is a before it or not. Because if there is a also before it, that means we have to remove that. We cannot have ABC as a subsequent. Now, if A is equal to 0, means if there is no A before it, if there is no A before it, for example, C tha, there was a C and there was a B also. But before that B, there was no A. A is 0. What does it mean? It means that it's completely fine. There is no ABC subsequence that is being formed. In that case, you will simply continue, and before continue, you will also make your B equal to 0. Why B equal to 0? Because for the next case, if again C will come, it knows कि इसके पीछे कोई B नहीं है. B has gone. That is gone. Okay? But else, guys, else. If the case comes, the current is a C, before it there was B, and before it there was A also. If this case comes, what we will do? We have to actually remove one of the character. Means I will subtract a and I will also increase the answer by 1. Means we have to perform a operation. We have to perform an operation. And this we will check for the whole string. Are you guys getting this logic? Hmm? What happened? Anik, Ans, Gaurav, Hers, Karan, Kumail, Parth, Tarun, Vineet. देखो सी में ऑपरेशन से आगे आगे देखो, क्योंकि ऐसा है कि ए पहले होना चाहिए, तो आप ए को रिमूव करो ताकि वो आगे भी हैंडल कर ले। सी तो बीच में पड़ रहा है ना, आगे तो आप सी बी सी तो बनाओगे नहीं। आर यू गेटिंग? तो यू हैव टू ऑलवेज ए। हाँ तो वो केस भी हैंडल हो रहा है ना, आप देखो ना, वो एक ही सी आएगा तो एक ही एक हटाओगे आप, दैट्स इट। वो भी यहाँ पे केस हैंडल हो रहा है ना, राइट, इन सम वे। क्योंकि क्योंकि फिर क्या होगा अगर मान लो सिर्फ एक ही सी है, तो ये करने से सिर्फ एक ही बार चलेगा। दिस एल्स केस विल रन ओनली वन टाइम, अगेन आंसर विल बी वन ओनली, so it will be actually minimum of that, right? So it was actually a very tricky problem. I can understand it was a tricky problem. I agree with you. So clear, guys? Clear hai code ye, to the people in the live and people here in the live and the meet. Okay. Yeah. So lower bound will not actually work here, and first of all, lower bound works, in the sorted manner when the things are sorted. Don't apply lower bound on a string which is not sorted. That's the very first thing. Okay. So this is not a sorted string. Or if you will sort it, the ordering will change. Yeah, easy to understand, hard to think. Exactly, exactly. Cool. So, no more doubts, guys. Amazing. Any feedback for the class? How was it? To the YouTube viewers also, right? So cool, guys. So this was actually a live class for. It was a demo class for our pro. So similarly, guys, we will have. If you will join pro, we will similarly have these live classes for every contest. It will be mostly taken by me. In some cases, if I'm not free, it will be taken by other experts, which will also be a good rated coder on Codechef or Codeforces, right? But mostly I will take these classes live on pro, right? So if you guys are interested, you can do check out the pro subscription, right? For every Codeforces, Codechef, and Leetcode contest, we are giving these live contest after the contest. Maybe it will be in late night, maybe it's the next day, but for sure we will have the live. And my videos will always come on YouTube. That will never stop, right? That's so. Any doubts? If you guys have any doubts, if the uh, meet persons have, they can ask me. Yes, anyone wants to ask here? Uh, Saying first of all, take long. Don't take integer. Okay, you must be taking integers. So take long, then it will not give any TLE. For integers, it is giving TLE. Okay. Yes, Hans. That you were thinking more of a greedy approach, but actually, it's not that much. Uh, straightforward. It will be little different. See, the thing is कि there will be some cases कि A B C बना बीच में फिर एक A आ गया, or maybe it's like कि there is a A B A C. So that cases will not be handled in your case. You are simply handling a case जहाँ पे A B C है या फिर A B C है. But there can be cases where there are A B then again A then again C, right? So these सब cases will be there. Okay, guys, meet guys. Let's do one thing. Let's first conclude the live class. मैं वो end कर देता हूँ. So we can be here and discuss more doubts, right? Just give me 2 minutes. Cool, guys. So I'm then now concluding this live class, guys. Again, if you guys are interested in joining these live contest discussions with me, you can check out the pro subscription. Okay, you can subscribe to the pro subscription. We will have live classes for all the code courses and lead code contest. Apart from that, we have a lot of other things like one-to-one mentorship sessions are there, mock interviews are there, and a lot of things are included in that. So do check it out. Thank you for watching this particular video. See you in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye. Happy coding.